Venezuela is known for their beauty queens. I don't know if you guys ever watched Miss Universe. Recently,
It was Brazil. I mean,
Colombia just won this
Colombia.
year. Right, but about, in 2009, she won, Diana Mendoza. After her, it was the other lady, Estefania. And in 2014, yes, last year, Gabriela Isler won. She was Miss Universe. So we're known to have beautiful queens, and we're known to have beautiful women. Petroleum, right? We provide petroleum for a lot of countries. We have a lot. That's one of our biggest national resources. So petroleum, it's a great thing. We have it. It's great that it's cheap. But that has affected everything else in Venezuela due to the government. The government is not a good one. We don't have very good leaders. And it all started in 1999 with Chavez when he won. Have you guys heard about him? Ever? Yeah. So he is the type of leader that is similar to Fidel Castro in Venezuela, in Cuba. So he was trying to do kind of the same thing in Venezuela. And honestly, he has kind of done the same thing. People are very poor. People don't have a lot of food. Right now, if you go to a grocery store, it's not like going to a grocery store here where you can buy anything, right? You have all these brands and you can pick whichever one you want. Well, over there, due to the government taking over a lot of the production companies, there are not that many brands anymore, national brands. And then the imports that are coming in are not coming in because the government is not paying the people to bring those products in. Because if we're paying and we're buying, we should decide what we want, correct? Right? Wouldn't you want to pick how much you want, what you want? People over there are going through this on a daily basis. They can't pick anything because there's not a lot of stuff. You don't get to pick, you just get what you get. People are fighting, making long lines for like 4 hours just to buy grocery stuff. The prices are always getting higher because of the inflation, because there's nothing. So when there's scarcity, what happens? Everything goes up. So people are going through a tough time in Venezuela, and you guys just keep in mind how thankful you should be and how grateful you should be to be here, where you can just go to the store, go to McDonald's, and get whatever you want. So we're known for arepas. They have those in Colombia as well, and it's like a corn patty that you just make, and then you can stuff it with anything you want, beef, chicken, anything at all. We have tequeños, and those are almost like cheese sticks, but they're not fried. They're baked usually, and then it's a different kind of dough that is used. And then we have cachapas, which is also made from corn, and it's like it's almost like cornbread, but it's flat, and then we put cheese in it, and then we fold it. So, as Mr. Styles was telling you guys, he said it was 4 cents. The latest thing I found, which may or not be the same true, is that it's 6 cents. So yes, we do have the world's cheapest gas, and the price is so low that, yeah, the drivers often tip more to the person that is filling up their gas. Because in Venezuela, the gas stations all have the same price. All of them do, so you don't have to go seeing which one is cheaper. And there's also someone that fills up your tank. You don't get that. Okay. But the cost of water and food compared to gasoline, it doesn't add up. Because what good is it to have cheap gasoline if water is $4 compared to 6 cents of gasoline? You're not going to eat gasoline, are you? You're not going to live off gasoline and pay off your bills with gasoline. No, you're not. So a bottle of water is sometimes even up to $4 or $5. So that's a lot of money, because if you're someone that has a family and you have an income of, just the minimum income of maybe, I don't know, $1,000 a month. Let's just put it like that. $1,000 a month and paying $4 for a bottle of water is too much, right? If you guys do the math, you won't have enough money to pay for other things. What about living? What about energy? What about, paying your phone bill and water at your own house? So it's really hard. And what I was getting to with the whole McDonald's situation, how would you feel if you went to McDonald's and they told you you wouldn't get fries with your meal? Not happy, right? I mean, you love fries. So due to the same situation that is going on in Venezuela, since the country is in a really, really bad situation right now, and the government has taken over all these productions and farms, so that is the main reason why right now McDonald's does not have fries in Venezuela. They have yuquitas, which is yuca is a root plant as well, a root vegetable, almost similar to potatoes. So what they're doing is the same thing. They're cutting up the yuca and they're frying it, and that's what they're giving you with your meal. But why can't we have the same thing you guys are getting here? And McDonald's is giving everywhere else in the world. Do you think that's fair? No. Right. So the reality is that this year, just this week, this 14-year-old was killed. He was killed by a National Guard because he was protesting. That means that, let's say here in Houston, something is going on, you guys don't think it's right, and you guys go and protest, and one of you dies by a National Guard, by a police officer. Aren't they supposed to protect you? They are, right? Well, they're not, because they're with the government side. And the government told them, you have the permission to shoot and kill anyone who is opposing the way we think. So just because you think different, do you think you should get killed? No. No, right? I don't think so either. I don't think anybody should get killed. We should be allowed to have our own ideas and opinions about things, right? And see, that's what you guys need to appreciate here. You have rights, and they are protected. In Venezuela, the people that should be protecting us are killing us, just because we think different. Those people that are with the government, that are not opposing anything, have privileges. They get more money, they get paid these bonuses, they get the latest things, the latest cars, the latest technology, to keep them happy, right? But what about the rest of the people? What about them? Would you be happy getting something when you know that some of your neighbors are struggling on a daily basis to make it while you're getting all of this knowing that it's wrong? Would you do something like that? And so there's a lot of Venezuelans who have left the country because of the situation, because this has been going on for a very long time. Yes, guys. So I just wanted you to know what's going on. I just wanted you to think about everything that you have here and everything that, the opportunities that you get. Because a lot of people don't have the opportunities that you have. A lot of people are not being respected, and they are being killed, unfortunately. So thank you so much. I hope this was helpful.